Hello, everyone. Today, I'd like to talk about whether we really need the smartest AI model for everyday work. Anthropic has extended Fable 5's subscription eligibility period again. As a user, I appreciate the extra time. But the repeated extensions raise a more interesting question. What actually makes people change their daily tools? I do not know why the period keeps being extended. My personal theory is that GPT-5.6 Sol has changed the calculation. Even with another week of Fable, I do not feel any need to use it for everything. Why? Because another model already handles most of the work in front of me. I still think Fable is a step ahead in raw intelligence. It is especially strong in difficult architecture, complex research, and large changes with unclear requirements. It often understands the intention behind a request remarkably well. But after using Sol extensively, I found that ordinary implementation, documentation, and research rarely push it beyond its limits. There is another practical improvement. Earlier OpenAI models often needed very detailed instructions. Now, Sol absorbs rough human shorthand much more effectively. I can now assume it will infer more of what I mean, and that works surprisingly often. That reduces the everyday friction of using it. Of course, some work genuinely needs Fable's extra strength. Complex architecture, difficult algorithms, ambiguous changes across a large system. For those jobs, the difference can be extremely valuable. But most engineers do not face only those jobs every day. This changes how a premium model competes. A model can be objectively better and still fail to become the tool people use most. If a broadly capable alternative is already good enough, understands rough instructions, and fits the existing workflow, switching becomes harder to justify. An extended trial can create access. It cannot create a daily need that is not there. This is why I think Anthropic faces a question larger than another extension. What is the path forward for the people who remain on Opus? Users do not have to stay loyal to one company. There was a time when losing access to Claude felt like a serious obstacle. Increasingly, the response may simply be, use GPT instead. My conclusion is not that smarter AI has no value. It is that intelligence only matters when the work actually calls for it. For everyday adoption, being capable enough, easy to direct, and already available may matter more than being the absolute best. And while one company extends a trial by another week, users may already be building a habit around the next AI. In this industry, a week is shorter than it looks. Thank you for listening.